Good morning. Welcome back. So I switched to the good old Raider. No, not Raider. Rider Waite Smith deck. I don't know why. Just did. So, Saturday. This is for Saturday, April 6th, 2024. Okay. What is it that's most important to know for this day? Right there. Ooh, looks like a fast-moving day. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Strength card. Oh my goodness. And the Tower card. Okay. Goodness. Now, don't be afraid. When it comes to dailies and the Tower shows up, we don't give it as much of a big whoop-de-doo than if we ever, don't read every day. Dailies are handled in a more of a muted, in muted territory, unless this card keeps coming through. So, with the Eight of Wands, it's a fast-moving day full of news. And we're going to have to be in our gentle, enduring strength. We're going to have to tap into our true power of knowing that all things pass. If it's too much, too much going on with the news, just turn it off for a while. You can always come back to it whenever you want. The Eight of Wands is sometimes a travel card too, though. So if you're traveling, you're going to need to prepare for being as strong as possible. But the Strength card is really beautiful for having, literally strength. It's not reversed, so I'm not getting any weakness. I'm getting the need for courage. This is our card ruled by Leo, so keep your heart open best you can, knowing that all things work out eventually. It can be a card of having a lot of self-control and compassion, open-hearted compassion. Sometimes it can be excessive. This can be a lot of excessive energy, especially with this combination here of, so if it's excessive control, maybe we need excessive control over too much news coming through with the Eight of Wands. But again, like I said, it's a card of air travel, it's a card of speed, it's a card of movement, changes coming through really quick. This card is ruled by Mercury and Sag, so that's why I'm saying news. Yeah. Now the Tower, like I always say on the personal level, this is my card for breaking through the false self. Like imagine you're this is your apartment building and you've had a bad relationship issue. You finally kick the guy out, kind of a thing. Throw his clothes out the window, right? I'm reminded of that imagery in Jamie Sawyer's deck, that Out of Hand 2022 edition, which is out of print. So that's why I stopped using it, because it's not fair to show you cards you can't buy on your own. So, with the Tower, with the combination of this, it just feels to me like there's a possibility by the evening for some big change. If you're having to travel by airplane, this doesn't look good. It could be that the whole schedule is thrown, because this can definitely, the Eight of Wands can be all about scheduling and air travel. If it's a traveling situation by plane, the whole schedule can be upset, and you're left to sit and hold that compassionate, enduring strength. Well, passion too. We're talking Leo. Yeah. So that's it on the mundane level. On the spiritual level, the Tower is my card for breaking through, revealing the true self. And sometimes that's done via you know, being in your false self, and then you realize some big change needs to happen. So if you're not moving through life in the integrity of your real self, you would be kind of masky and putting on a show of strength of some type, and that might not be necessary, especially in a relationship issue where you can just be your real self, if that's the case. Now, other times, and this would be again on the mundane level, the Tower card can be like a reconstruction card, like when you're remodeling your house, or you know, there's just could even be a travel breakdown of any kind, and you're having to get your engine rebuilt or something like that, right? Because with Leo being the sign of Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is like the pump of energy in the universe, or at least in our, I'm sure there are, who knows how many suns there actually are, but in the Milky Way, of which we live, it's the pump of power. So this could be that there's a lot of solar flares today. This could possibly be that you know, there's a pump that has broken down of some type and needs to be replaced, because reconstruction, replacement, those are hallmarks of, or keywords with the Tower card. This could also be related to a skin issue because there's too much sun. So be careful for a sunburn today. That's especially true with the Tower card, because when it comes to, you know, in the tarot, this is our card that rules the epidermis. So yeah, breakdowns. We want to watch for breakdowns. We want to watch for, like, if you've been driving around with that red light on in your car, or if you haven't been checking your own oil, or you haven't pulled over, you know, if you haven't had your oil changed in a long time, this is not the day to risk anything like that. Okay, breakdowns could happen. Sunburn can happen. So yeah, okay, that's all I have. Let me know how it goes, you guys. Bye.